You might be tired of hearing that first impressions matter, and it's even more important when it comes to attracting women. You see, trying hard almost never works, but if you embody these 3 masculine gestures, you'll make sure to have every single date go your way to the point where you literally won't need to try hard anymore. Number 3, thoughtful surprises and random gifts. Have you ever seen a woman who doesn't like gifts? Whether you're on your first date, married, or just seeing someone for the millionth time, when it comes to gifts, a girl or a woman would always value it. It's a cute gesture that makes her feel valued and loved. You can take the example of someone like Andrew Tate. While the world portrays him as the biggest misogynist, he buys his women random gifts. And not just the women that they're intimate with, but also the employees. Surprise gifts can make a woman feel special, appreciated, and loved. It can strengthen your bond and relationship with her. But that doesn't mean you just give her anything that comes to your mind. Relevant gifts, according to her interests, matter the most. So if you're on your first date, your focus should be learning about her interests and the things she likes. Don't make it obvious, but just get hints of things that she likes. Maybe she's into hair straighteners. Maybe she just loves to spend time in nature. Or maybe she's an animal lover. Whatever the case is, getting her random gifts and surprises would build an unbreakable bond, and it's something that women cannot resist. And that's exactly why, as a man, you should be able to afford luxuries for her. While that might sound simple, it's really not. As long as you're in love with a woman and she's giving you her time, attention, and everything, you should reward her with cute surprises and regular gifts. When you surprise a woman, she feels a sense of security. For example, a woman might feel like you're committed and you're there to take care of her. My kings, these thoughtful gestures are just a way for you to care for her and show how much you value your relationship. One of the biggest turn-ons for women is when you show attention to detail. Women love specificity and attention to detail when it's in the right context. For example, buying her dresses, making decisions for her, and taking care of her. All these things will make her feel irresistibly loved towards you, to the point where she might even think about marrying you. When you give her random surprises and gifts, she gets a sense of security and stability. It shows that you have great attention to detail. It also shows that you've put effort and creativity into the relationship. And lastly, it adds excitement to the relationship, or especially your first date. But that's where an incredibly important gesture comes in. At number 2, we have casual compliments. Women love to feel secure, and it's no wonder that they tend to love a man who can protect and provide for them. The best way to improve her confidence is by giving her casual compliments. But a lot of regular people don't make it bland or too vague, because women can smell when you're trying to butter them up and when you're being genuine. Genuine compliments are a building block of a relationship. Let's say that your girl has come out with a new hairstyle. By simply complimenting the way she looks and bringing positive reinforcement, you can make her feel more attractive to you. You see, compliments are the best way to boost self-confidence. When a woman feels appreciated for the way she looks or dresses, or it can be about her personality, she would eternally love you for this simple masculine gesture. And imagine you compliment her in front of her friends. Well, that would be a game changer for your relationship. She'd never forget it and always remember each and every compliment you've ever made. While the modern-day dating culture tends to treat women badly, feeling respected and special is one of the important things that women love. So casual compliments show that you're paying attention and appreciate what you see in your woman. This can be especially meaningful in a relationship, but even casual interactions can benefit from a genuine compliment. And even if the modern-day dating culture shows women like they're objects, there are many scenarios where you'll see a guy complimenting a woman and getting her attention. Consider the example of people like Tristan, Tate, Hamza, Sneeko, and thousands of other influencers in today's era. Whenever these people have a female interaction, what's the first thing they do? They say something like, "Hello, I think you're absolutely gorgeous." When you compliment a woman casually, she'll be more inclined to talk to you. She'll want to hear more about what triggered you to even approach her. However, once you have her attention, from time to time you can focus on the tiny details and compliment her for that, which will be even more important for your relationship. Let's say that you're on your first date with a girl. One of the best ways to compliment her is to talk about something that's more specific. Maybe you like her nails, or maybe her hair looks cute. What about dresses? Being specific will show that you're sincere and not just fluffing your way to the bed. My brothers and men, when it comes to women, they're generally emotional beings. They love to hear positive things, especially about themselves. So when a woman hears a compliment and it's genuine, she's excited and feels special on a date. It's one of the best ways to get her crazy about you. Number 1, actively listening and responding. Women just find something super hot about a man actually listening to them and engaging in active conversation. However, a very important tip here is to listen to her, respond to her, and keep minimal attention to yourself. Countless studies have shown that when a man listens to a woman with confident eye contact, she finds it irresistible and attractive. Women like problem solvers, and the biggest mark of a problem-solving masculine man is that he listens with carefulness and actively responds. It can be anything. Maybe she's had a tough day at work, or maybe she just wants to tell you something of her interest. When you listen to her talk, she'll genuinely understand how much you care. This is especially true on the first date when you're finding each other. For example, when you're there just listening to her talk and responding to her, she'll know that you're not one of those boastful, narcissistic guys who keep all the attention to themselves. Attention is currency to women, and when it comes to listening, they love it. It'll also raise curiosity about you on the first date, and she might start to feel an irresistible level of love and affection for you. But why is it even important to listen to her? What does it do for the female brain? Well, listening makes her feel like you can solve problems in and out of the relationship and that you're supporting. When a woman is facing challenges or expressing feelings, a man who actively listens can offer support and assistance. By understanding her perspective and needs, he can help her problem solve and navigate difficult situations effectively. Now, this might be twisted, but have you ever seen a woman who falls for her best friend right after the breakup? Why do you think that is? It's because that guy listens to her and makes her feel better, so much so that she ends up going out of her years of boyfriend without a scar. Active listening creates a safe space for genuine and open communication, which is essential for building rapport and intimacy in any relationship. It allows both partners to feel comfortable sharing their thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment or dismissal. One of the biggest problems that modern-day women have is that they don't feel heard. They feel too judged. While judging her past is okay if you have standards, you should genuinely listen to her problems that actually matter. In the end, women tend to be more emotional, so these 3 masculine gestures would make her feel infinitely in love with you. They just cannot resist when a man is thoughtful and gives her random surprises. They love listening to positive things about themselves. And lastly, they love when a man listens to them and engages in a conversation with interest. As a modern-day masculine man, if you embody these 3 masculine gestures, your current relationships or new ones will be filled with love and attention from her side. So good luck and use this power wisely. And use the next videos coming your way as a source to skyrocket your dating life. See you in the next one.